All right, people, we are about to get started now. Okay, and I thought that for me to really give you the real experience of what it was like to be at this freaking concert, this festival, I call it a portal to hell. I thought that I would actually take us there so you guys could get a good visual. You know, Storm is good for a good visual. So, before I get into everything, let me know that you can hear me and see me good. Somebody give me a yes. And then we're gonna, we're gonna get it started. We're gonna get right on into it. Okay? Let me know y'all can hear me and see me good. Nighttime footage. This don't sit right with my spirit. You gonna sit your ass down and learn today. Come learn today. You wanna know, now we gonna talk about it. Okay, yes? All right, perfect. All right, perfect. So, first thing first, people. Today we are talking about Travis Scott and the travesty that happened at the Astroworld Festival. Now, I named this video, this live, this teaching, whatever you want to call it, I named it A Gateway to Hell because that's literally what we see here. This is literally a portal into hell. If you guys can't put two and two together, then I don't really even know what to tell you. It don't get no clearer than flames, a portal, and demons and shit coming in and out of it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so now moving right along. Travis Scott was the headliner of this festival. It was supposed to be Travis Scott and a bunch of different other artists. Let me actually put them up here. Festival was now canceled as of now. But long story short, a bunch of people got trampled. People started going into cardiac arrest. People started dying. The mosh pit was super aggressive. People were losing their mind, pushing each other, kicking each other. People were then trying to escape, and they could not escape the festival. In addition to that, I'm hearing numbers that there were 50,000 there. Then I'm hearing 70,000. Now somebody even said 100,000. Pretty much, it was way too many people packed into one place. We in a parallelogram, and there's no reason why that should have happened. You guys also need to know that the security literally was being overrun by people breaking into the festival. So who knows who brought what into the festival and who was paid to bring it. Now, were people shot in the neck with fentanyl or some sort of substance? Yes, they were. There were several people, around 7 or 8. 8 is always a significant number in these reports. Make sure you remember that. Got hit with something in their neck. They started going into cardiac arrest. A 10-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 27-year-old as well. As they went into cardiac arrest, people started wigging out because they was already wigging out in the beginning, and then the mess and the chaos just ensued from there. So let's actually start off by looking at the promo pic. In this promo pic, Travis already told y'all everything that was going to be going down in it. All right. He already told you. Now, when I look at this promo pic right here, first thing I say is, oh shit, this looks just like the Sicko Mode album cover. That was either like an album cover or like a cover for the single. It was Travis Scott featuring Drake. I couldn't tell you what that song is about. I can tell you that it gets you hyped, but look at the imagery of this. You have Travis Scott here as a statue of something, some kind of demon, some kind of pagan god, his mouth being the mouth of the beast. The flames, the fire, you go in not even being aware of what you're going into. You see children around because Satan is always around to corrupt the children. Because if you guys don't know, baby, the children are the easiest to corrupt. See, us grown folks, we stuck in our ways. We really ain't gonna sway one way or the other. But the kids, oh yeah, the kids like that shit. So that's Sicko Mode right there. That's a carnival or a festival. Oh shit, just like we had today or yesterday, right? People going into the mouth of the beast. Mouth of the beast? Well, let's talk about the mouth of the beast. Because we see the mouth of the beast a few different times throughout history. Listen to words. Words in this game are very, very, very important. When you go back and look at music, you're going to see common words that say magic, common word love, sex is a common one, as well as into the mouth. Okay, so back into it now. There is a group that's actually called Satan, and they had a single called Into the Mouth of Eternity. Well, look, that's the gate, that's the portal to hell right there. Ain't that leading you into hell? Isn't hell for eternity? Come on now, they've been telling y'all this. They've been telling you that this was nothing more than Satan's festival, and people are acting surprised that Satan came to collect at this damn festival, that people had to die at this festival, and now it's canceled. Well, yes, of course it's canceled. The mission is already accomplished. It was never about the money. It was about the soul. Ain't no currency like your soul, baby. That's what it is. And watch Travis Scott be promoted to some more shit after this. Watch this whole shit play out on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians new a reality show that's gonna be on Hulu. They're gonna play all this shit out because Satan works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. All right, move right along from that. In England in 1255, the mouth of Satan the mouth of the beast was literally depicted in 1255. I can't tell you what that bullshit say in the left hand corner. But what I can tell you is that there are flames and demons and people's souls, and they're in eternal damnation in the mouth of Satan, of the beast, of a demonic entity, a dark entity. Now, move right along from that. I kept looking at this ish like, is this really about the devil? Is he really sacrificing these people for the devil? Allegedly, right? Allegedly all over this. Because, his ass came on IG today crying. Said he's sorry. He's sorry. This is the most I've never heard him talk. I've been asking him to talk for 2 years. He done finally done it. But anyway, that's another story for another day. What you guys what you guys need to understand is that in the music industry, as well as in your government, your politics, all that shit, everything and every sacrifice you make is not necessarily for Satan. Sometimes it's for Lucifer. Satan and Lucifer are two different entities, okay? Always keep that in mind, all right? In addition to that, a lot of these people in the industry make sacrifices to pagan gods. And so when I thought about mouth of Satan, his head as a statue, not statue, but like this, almost like a fucking god. I said, this is Moloch. This is the pagan god Moloch, right? And so in the upper left-hand corner of this page here, you're going to see two different types of pentagrams. I already explained to y'all what pentagrams represent. I'm not really going to go through that, but just know that when you see a pentagram with the bull in the middle of it, all right, that represents Moloch. Moloch is a pagan god where where you feed Moloch by feeding him child sacrifices. That is it. So you feed Moloch, a pagan god, by giving him child sacrifices, and in return, you get wealth and prosperity and whatever else that you want. Now, was Travis Scott aware of all of this? I don't know. Okay, did he know this was going to go down today? I believe so. Does he know how deep this go? Probably not. But I'm just letting you know. Even though this was a gateway to hell, this was more about a sacrifice to a pagan god, which in Freemasonry, as well as many other religious traditions around the world, technically who they serve would be considered a pagan god. Just like when you celebrate Christmas, that's a pagan holiday, but we all kind of participate. All right, moving right along from that. Now, back to that, right? To go further into who Moloch is a Canaanite, I can't say that damn word, deity, associate in biblical sources with the practice of child sacrifice. I told y'all. I told you. Okay. Now I wanted to actually read you a part of this. Okay, I'll go midway. You shall not give any of your children to devote them by fire to Moloch, and so profane the name of God. All right. Go down to the end. And he defiled Topeth, I don't read the Bible like that. I need to read the Bible more. Which is in the valley of the sons of Hinnom, that no one might burn his son or daughter as an offering to Moloch. So back in biblical times, and back in these dark cults and covens, not only are the children like sacrificed or literally burned and given to the pagan god Moloch. Are you guys following me so far? He did nothing to stop it. Exactly. How young is too young to go to a concert? It was a 10-year-old there. I'm going to show y'all that later too. Okay, so let's move past that, right? Let's go back to the album cover, because what you got to realize, the biggest value of Freemasonry, Satanism, anything like that, is that they have to tell you what they're doing as they're doing it, and even before they're doing it. They do it in a funny way. A lot of things are masked with comedy and art and music, but they tell you what they do, and it's a way of them paying their karmic debt for the bad shit that they're about to do, right? As above, so below, the black and the white, the dark, the good and the bad, everything balances out, the yin and the yang. So literally the way this industry works is that, yeah, we're gonna do these sacrifices, but we're gonna tell you first. So you wanted to come and you wanted to sacrifice yourself, and it's okay. And best believe, Travis is gonna like donate to some charity or donate to some of the families, and then it's kind of like it's all balanced and even keel. That's the mindset that you have to be in. Anytime I bring up Freemasonry, people get in their feelings. Because they say, my uncle's a Freemason in Cleveland. Your uncle ain't that damn important. I'm talking about high-ranking Freemasons, not people at the bottom. But I am also here to let you know that if you are a part of any fraternity or sorority, then you did pledge to a type of Freemasonry, because it's all based off of Freemasonry. And Freemasonry, from what I've been able to discern, is simply a bastardized version of what ancient Egyptians studied, believed, and worshiped, right? So they worship certain gods, and Freemasons, when you really understand it, I told y'all, if you really want to understand this industry, in this world, it's way bigger than this industry, in this world, the people that run the world feel like they are gods of this earth that you are here to serve and look up to. You're a consumer. You buy their shit. You support them, because you are here to be their slave. And yes, we are all slaves, whether you realize it or not. Just saying, we all are part of this wheel. So they believe they're the second coming of those Egyptian pharaohs. And if you know anything about ancient Egypt, the pharaohs were considered gods on earth. It's just what it was, okay? All right. And then pyramids, pyramid ain't nothing but an energy thing. Circles, portals, that's how you summon spirits. I don't know how else to tell you. Summon spirits through portals, through holes. Think about a womb. A womb's on the inside, but think about the vaginal canal, right? As the baby comes through, you birth it in. Something has to bring it in. But always remember, these demons, spirits, they're absolutely powerless without you. They need a human body to hop in to pretty much do their work, okay? That's why I truly believe even with them damn aliens, those spirits, but that's another conversation. Now, moving right along from that, I said, what's the actual definition of Astroworld? Astro, meaning star, heavenly body, outer space. Heavenly body, out of space, out of this world, not of this world, of another world, right? And then you look at the definition of world, and technically it just means a outside entity. So Astroworld are about outside entities. Y'all gotta know that you have the spiritual world and the physical world that we're in. There is a barrier between this world and the world that we cannot see unless you're blessed with certain gifts and discernment to be able to sometimes see it or sometimes hear it, okay? The whole the main purpose of people that run this planet, they are trying to thin that veil as much as they can, so that basically the spirits in their world and humans in our world, because we're on the third dimension, we all just kind of intersect and everything just kind of runs amok. That's the whole goal of all of this shit, okay? Okay, all right. Now. Moving right along from that. Oh yeah, and by the way, this also confirms aliens are real, okay? Aliens might not look like that, but just know there are outside entities, outside bodies that are not of this world. Always pay attention. Okay, cool. So now, with that being said, let's go back. Bam. Now, open your eyes, all right? A lot of y'all are, not woke, so you sleep. Your blue pill, wake up, all right? That's a Matrix reference, bam. You got the all-seeing eyes and the hands. That's pretty easy to figure out. To a whole new universe. See you on the other side. See you on the other side of what? Of what? And I said a whole new universe. Well, this whole metaverse shit has been all in the media lately, and it's taken off, and it's all we're hearing about. What's my theory behind the metaverse? Is that we're going to get so caught up in this virtual reality because now everybody's scared of what. Don't nobody want to go leave their house no more. Violence is so rampant. And so the way that the government is going to get you to really not be aware of the destruction that's going on around you is just to put you in a fake world. We already in a matrix, but we are literally now about to enter a matrix inside of a matrix inside of a fucking matrix. If you can understand that and follow me, okay? See you on the other side. Spiritually, see you on the other side. You say that to people when they die. This was your invitation to death, and y'all went and y'all took y'all kids. I'm not understanding. I'm just not understanding, okay? All right. Now, let's move right along from that. Now, I already told y'all about the portal to hell here. When you look up pictures of gateways to hell, portals to hell around the world, all right, these are the images you get. This look just like that sicko mode cover that we looked at, into the mouth of the beast of some kind of pagan god. And that's in South America somewhere, I believe. Another portal to hell. I forgot where this is, but there are several of these portals around the world that are literally named a gateway to hell. You might think they just doing that because it's funny, but no, they telling you, like, stay away, because people that go there don't come back. Okay, now, this is a lot of explanation, but we're going to get through it. In this game, numbers rule everything. You got to understand the power of 3s, 6s, and 9s. 369 Murder by Numbers. So Madame did a really good breakdown on that. Go to her channel. She did a way better explanation of that than I can. And there's so much damn symbolism in this shit. I mean, you see the spirits going through the portal there. You see demons transforming over by the hands. You see the damn the O in the Astroworld, which is basically mind control, because the industry does put you under mind control. It's a whole bunch of shit. But anyway. Always keep in mind, 3s, 6s, and 9s are so important, all right? This is the 3rd annual festival. There's a 3. November 6th. There's a 6. I couldn't find a 9. Now, I don't know if I can put these numbers together and figure out a 9, but I couldn't find a 9. But I definitely found the 3s and the 6s. And as a matter of fact, not only did I find a 3 and a 6 there, believe it or not, hold up. November 5th, when this shit actually went down, it was actually Kris Jenner's birthday. Kris Jenner is connected to Travis Scott. Guess what? She turned 66. So somebody tell me why I'm seeing a whole bunch of 3s and 6s all around. Y'all tell me. Even if you think about it, if you then do 3 plus 6, then you get 9 right there. But anyway, let me check on y'all. Like, y'all following this? 9 number deaths, right. I see the triangle. Yep, the triangle too. It's so much. Now, a lot of y'all probably are always wondering, people that y'all call, conspiracy theories, why are we always talking about 3s and 6s and 9s? Well, a man named Nikola Tesla back in the day already told you that 3s, 6s, and 9s was literally the key to the universe, the key to manifestation. If you understand the power of 3 and 6 and 9, you can manifest anything that you want. And so guess what? When this industry is trying to manifest a sacrifice, you see all of a sudden somebody die on the 6th day of this and the 3rd day of that and the 9th of this, and it always flows together. You would have to follow and understand gematria or gematria, however you say it. I think it's gematria, to really put in words, numbers, people's birthdays, holidays, and you will understand how numbers rule the world. But basically 3s, 6s, and 9s, it is a harmonic, they work in harmony. That's the best way I can put it. But when you look at all these numbers here, I just really want y'all to think about this, right? Look at this, right? You got the trinities here on the side, the sums, all the differences come out to 9s. But when you look at the roots of all this shit, everything is a 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So I'm almost wondering, is the key to understanding the universe Satan? I don't know. I just want y'all to think. That's it. I just want y'all to think. I ain't trying to convince you or nothing. I just want you to think. Now, with that being said, all right, I was also trying to figure out, well, why else would we be sacrificing in this season, okay? Why? And I said, it's Kris Jenner's birthday. That's a strong ass woman with a strong ass jaw with 4 facelifts and black D in her mouth. I said, you know what? It's Scorpio season. Wait a minute. It's Scorpio season. Scorpio season is layered with powerful energy because the sign has 2 ruling planets. That's why Scorpios are very sexual and typically very strong and dominant. All right, so they're ruled by Mars and Pluto. Pluto is the planet of destruction. Looks like a whole bunch of shit is being destroyed. Okay, they also crave going deep with people, having that same intensity to get to the heart of the matter, to uncover things. The energy of these planets will be very apparent all the way through November. So get ready for intense awakenings and repressed energies to come forward and make themselves heard. Be ready for energies that are repressed, mean energies that are dormant, latent. Anyway, shit you can't see. Shit that don't make itself known. It's spirits all around you all the time that you can't see and that you don't even acknowledge. Unless you really want to. But get ready for the rest of this Scorpio season for a bunch of different types of spirits to make themselves known. Your intuition is going to increase. And unfortunately, you're going to see more deaths. You're going to see more kidnappings, and you're going to see more, you're going to hear more about like dogs and cats and stuff disappearing around this time too. It's all to feed the beast. The beast has to be fed in this season so that certain people can be prosperous next season, next year, 2022. Just saying. All right. Let's see. Go a little bit further here. So I actually broke it down. The Scorpio sun sign dates, the 22nd of October all the way through the November 22nd. Scorpio, I didn't even know, is also associated with sex, death, and rebirth. Sex, death, and rebirth. What happened at this festival? Sex, death, and of course, rebirth. Rebirth what? You might have left there one way. You might have came there one way, but believe you left there with some spirits on your ass. All right. Baba, I want to read y'all one more thing out of this too. Scorpio in the natal chart, it shows obsessive, assumption, secrets, jealousy, a battle of control. This is a battle of good and evil, heaven and hell, demons and angels. That's it. It's a tug of war. All right. And even when you look at Scorpio and tarot, it represents death. Death is the initiate of the mysteries. He understands transformative power and reminds us that to live is to die, and to die is to be reborn. Everything is always about a rebirth. Oops, that's another word that you're going to see on a bunch of album covers. Google it. So go look up rebirth in music. A bunch of shit. Love. A bunch of shit. What's the other one? Magic. A bunch of shit. Bunch of songs, albums, album covers, all that with those words. Why? You do your own research. I just want to make it. I just want to make it apparent. So now I'm going to transition and actually talk about what actually happened there, because it was a little confusing to figure out what actually happened, because it was kind of leaving that part out. I'm going to play a video here of a young man that was actually at the festival. He ended up getting out. A lot of y'all seen this video, maybe you didn't, but I'm going to play you the whole clip. So let me put it up here, and then I'm going to see y'all in just a second.
Alright, so shit, I'm about to do this video to let everybody know what the fuck happened to that Astroworld, bro. Like, okay, so when I first got there, that's when Master P was performing. It wasn't that many people there, so I had went, you know, I got in the crowd. We was probably like in the middle of the crowd, but we was way in the front. And as everything was happening, I just felt like I was being crushed, and like I couldn't breathe, and I almost like literally passed out. Like I felt like I was about to like collapse. So I started screaming and shit. So that's when like the people, they seen me just because of the fact that I was in the front. So they had pulled me out, you know what I'm saying? And then I had got out and I had just stood around, like not in the crowd no more. But that was during the daytime. So look, let me tell y'all something. Look, all right, so this is when Travis Scott is about to hit the stage. All right, something in my mind told me don't get in the crowd due to the fact of what happened to me earlier that day, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Master P, you know, audience and whatnot. So look, Travis Scott about to perform. It's probably like 100,000 plus people, you know, everywhere, you know what I'm saying, just standing around in the barricades, you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't as bad, but something told me don't stand in the barricade. I sat on the side, you see what I'm saying. I went all the way to like the end of the line, and I was like right there on the barricade, but I sat like, you know, like took a seat on it so I wouldn't be in the crowd like that. But I kid y'all not, bro. As soon as Travis Scott started, like as soon as he started, like all the flame, the fire, the fucking like the Phoenix and all that shit, and then he popped out, started going crazy, and like I'm telling you, as soon as he started going crazy, like the whole crowd started raging and shit. Everybody just screaming, help, help, help. Mind you, I'm sitting on top of the fence. So I'm looking down on everybody and I'm seeing all this shit happening, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers reaching and they crying. I'm trying to pull people out. So look, in the middle, it's a VIP section, like different celebrities and people who pay like thousands of dollars to sit in the VIP section. mind you, I'm pulling people out and I'm trying to pull them into that VIP section. That's where like people was pulling people in so they can breathe. So the people in the damn VIP section, they getting mad, talking about why the fuck you pulling people over here in our section. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, bro. These people about to lose their motherfucking lives. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled out this one boy. This boy, he probably like 14 years old. This really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like God really showed me, like, you know, like stay away from that shit, bro. Like that shit not for you, cause like he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like for real. Like so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. You know, he influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me. And the shit got so bad, I was sitting on top of the gate. I was pulling so many people in, helping so many fucking people, and people was just screaming, crying, trying to ask for my help. I got so overwhelmed, I jumped down and I ran out that bitch and I left, bro. Like, this shit really happened tonight. And a lot of people, they, you know, hearing this shit, but like, watch tomorrow, y'all gonna see this shit was no fucking joke. Like, this shit really happened. So many people got injured, so many people died.
All right. Let's get that down. Now, y'all heard the young man. I wanted y'all to hear his whole account of what happened. And so from what I've pretty much figured out, okay, is that this music was playing, this music was jumping. This pit was already crazy. It was crazy all day. A bunch of people was there that should not have been there. That music got to playing. Them energies got to moving. People started getting shot in the neck with allegedly fentanyl, some kind of substance. Travis Scott up on stage making all kind of hand signs, acting like he don't see it. He already knew what was up, allegedly. People started going into cardiac arrest, passing out and dying. People then started to panic. As more people started to panic, other people started to panic. Okay, these people been at this festival all day. This was around 9:30 when the shit was really going down, which means people been drinking, smoking, taking whatever. So you got drugs, alcohol, drugs, alcohol, demons, all right, crazy music, hitmen in there, shooting people in the neck. This was a recipe for a disaster. I don't see how y'all didn't see it. And I'm not making this up about people getting shot in the neck because, wait a minute, the police even confirmed that happened as well.
Of the families, and make sure that we follow the facts and the evidence. And that's what we're trying to do here in the Houston Police Department. I will tell you, one of the narratives was that some individual was injecting other people with drugs. We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject. To be respectful of the families and make sure that we follow the facts and the evidence. And that's what we're trying to do here.
All right, now you heard the police right there. What gets me about the police and why I still have to take even what they say with a grain of salt is that policemen are also a different version of Freemasons. So they not going to go against the system because they are the system. And they feed the beast too. I ain't saying all, but who polices the police? Okay, I'll leave it at that. So with that being said, people got shot with some. Y'all think this was just random, or do y'all think that somebody or some entity or some group by a certain name set all of this up? This was actually carefully orchestrated. Another thing I wanted to talk about too, right? Damn, I don't even have it up there, but I'll just talk about it. When I was reading reports, I kept seeing the number 8. And I said, well, damn. Okay, what does 8 represent? So I looked it up, and apparently, if I ain't dropped my shit down, hold up. Damn, I ain't gonna be able to find it right now. Wait a minute, if I can't find it, hold up. Because I literally had that written down. I fuck it. I'm on free-handed. So I looked up the number 8, and apparently 8 is all about abundance and prosperity. So this sacrifice was done to bring somebody more riches, more fame, more of what they want, more elevation, etc. Also keep in mind that Scorpio is the 8th zodiac sign. So I'm like, it's so many 8s. And then I saw 13, and then I saw 11, and I'm like, they just not even trying to hide it anymore. And so let's move on and just talk about the effect of music on you. There was a reason why these people were so affected and felt like they were in hell, because there were literal demons being summoned. And little do they know that by participating in the concert and by singing the lyrics, you are chanting and also summoning demons as well. When you listen to music and you sing it, you are chanting whatever message is in the music. All right, so let's talk about it. Y'all heard of this thing called your conscious and your subconscious, right? So we feel things in our conscious, but the majority of your mind lies in that subconscious and unconscious, the shit that you actually don't even know that's there. The stuff that lives in this part of your brain, right? This is your the most animalistic part, and this is your rationale up here. So when you listen to this music and you listen to it again and again and again, it actually lives back here in your subconscious, your unconscious, whatever you want to call it, which is between 88 to 90 something percent of your mind. The majority of you is beneath the surface. It controls what you do. You just are not aware of it, okay? So that's why you listen to some kind of song, you feel this way. You listen to another kind of song, you want to do this, all right? So music basically affects the emotional centers in your brain. It releases dopamine in your brain and gives you the same rewards that you get when you have sex and have an orgasm, when you eat, etc. That's why music makes us feel good. It can literally make us do whatever it wants. Now, with that, backmasking is a real thing. Backmasking is when a hidden message is put in reverse on a song that's meant to be played forward. Music is meant to be played forward, not backward. But messages are laid into tracks backwards so that as you're chanting the song forward, you're actually chanting the real message backward, because anything satanic is always the inverse. It's always about the inverse, something flipped. However we do something, they do it the opposite way, or the way we do it is wrong. And it's always a flip, a reverse, a bastardization of whatever is right? The light and the dark. Now, when you get into Satanism and Luciferianism and what they believe, there are two different types of each of those. And I'll just tell you real quick. When it comes to Satanism and Luciferianism, you have the side that they consider to be evil, and then you have the other side of each religion where basically they just believe that Satan was a rebel. And so some Satanists don't do any sacrificing. They just follow Satan and they rebel against everything that's on this earth, the inverse. That's why the cross is upside down, you understand? Now with Lucifer, they believe that Lucifer is the true light bearer. He is the true light. He is the illuminated one. He truly has the way. They then believe that Jesus is actually the wrong way. It's inverted, do you understand? But Lucifer was all about self, very intelligent. So you got Luciferians that do sacrificing, and then you got Luciferians that they don't do none of that. They just follow who Lucifer was before he rebelled against God. From my research, that's what I could put together. Apparently, he's all about knowledge. But if you really want to understand Luciferianism or Satanism, just think of it this way. What they really teach their people is that you are your own God. That's the main thing, that you are your own God, and really nobody is above you. Do what thou wilt. You can really do whatever you want as long as you do something else to make it right. You understand? Okay, now, backmasking was made popular by the Beatles as well as Led Zeppelin. Now, I can't remember the real lyrics to this song, but the backmasking, when you play it backwards, Stairway to Heaven, here it is. Oh, here's to my sweet Satan, the one whose little path make me sad, whose power is Satan. He'll give me those with him 666. There was a little tool shed where he made us suffer, sad Satan. So that ain't nothing but basically saying hail Satan, glory to Satan over and over and over again. So think of how many times that record is played. Think of how many times you sing it. Not you, but if that's your generation. You're basically chanting something that you don't even know. You're putting Satan into your subconscious and you don't even realize it, because words are spells, spell casting, power of the tongue. Be careful what you speak over yourself. What you speak, it manifests. So if you are always manifesting Satan, Satan gonna always be around. That's why he ain't dead, because technically we keeping his ass alive. All right, let's go. Beyonce's another one who's good for the backmasking. All you have to go is listen to Sweet Dreams. First of all, if you watch the video, she's literally levitating out of the bed in the beginning of the video. I mean, come on now. She kind of told you. But anyway, when you listen to Sweet Dreams back, so the lyrics of Sweet Dreams or A Beautiful Nightmare, either way damn, I can't even remember. I ain't going nowhere. Basically, she's talking about not leaving Satan. Tattoo your name across my heart so we can never part. It's about never parting from Satan, never parting from whichever dark entity, because it ain't always necessarily Satan, whichever dark entity that you made an agreement with, never parting with them, loving them so much, being so grateful with what they have given you that you pledge to serve them forever. But y'all think that this is something about Jay-Z, and it's not. But when you play it backwards, it says, the line literally says, glory to God, comma, hail Satan. So when you sing it over and over, you're saying, glory to God, hail Satan. Glory to God, hail Satan. Again and again and again and again and again. I hope y'all following this and understanding. Now, back in the 40s. All right. Back in the 40s, I believe. Anyway, back in the day, right? Music was actually supposed to be played at 432 hertz. 432 hertz actually matches the electromagnetic vibration of this earth. It's a feel-good vibration. It's a very stable vibration. But guess what? The Rockefeller Foundation in the 40s was not okay with that. And they actually changed that shit to where all music was then recorded and played in 440 hertz, which is described back in the 40s, 440 in the 40s. Pay attention to the numbers. It was actually described as demonic and something that's evil. They couldn't quite describe why it felt evil, why it invoked evil, but it did. So I'm bringing you all the way back to the 40s, in the Rockefellers who run the world, one of the families that do, to let you know that pretty much all music that is made and played, even your Christian music, is made and played at a certain vibration that is literally evil. Okay, in addition to 440 hertz being evil, all right, it was also described back in the day as a war on consciousness. So it was meant to dumb you down, which music does today. It was meant to create cults. Guess what? We have cult followings: the Beehive, the Barbs, the Lambs, the Monsters. Literally, people idolize these people that we shouldn't for any reason except for the fact that they can vibrate their vocal cords. Who the fuck cares? As well as 440 hertz was actually used as a military tactic. It was also used by Hitler over Germany to put them under mind control, to make them hate a certain segment of their population. Damn. So when you play your shit, just know it ain't even being played right. And if you think I'm tripping, there is a group called Coldplay. There's a reason why Coldplay records their records in one way, and then they go back and give you another version called 432 hertz, because it's actually the way music is meant to be heard by your brain, because you're then in tune with the earth. We come from the earth. We're of the earth. You die, you turn into dust, dirt, whatever, maggots and worms going through your shit, and you return to the earth. So we should be matching the electromagnetic vibration of the earth, but we not. We at 440, and so we all out here really promoting something that's evil. So you wondering why there was all this chaos? You wondering why the music industry is the way it is? You wonder why they do what they do? It's really all to collect as many souls as possible and destroy this world. But destroy this world for the new world that's coming. See, you can't introduce the new world while the old world is still here. You gotta destroy this in any way you can. And even if you can't physically, then you will with fake parallelograms. You will with putting people in a virtual reality. So you don't really know what's going around. I joke all the time, low key. I think that people gonna be in this virtual reality and ain't even gonna know when the rapture happen. They gonna take their damn thing off and they go lie to you and say it was an alien invasion and you ain't even gonna know. I'm just saying. And they go say, well, it's okay that they gone, but we gonna create our own new world now, and then we can just have one religion and one system, and we don't have to be divided. And be careful of everybody talking about love. Love, love, love. Bitch, you don't love me, you don't know me, you don't know what love is. You need love from God, not from man. Listen, all that love stuff is mass, is evil. Love backwards is evil. Always remember that. All right, I'm done. Oh my God. Whew, okay. I'm playing my commercials, and we'll be back. Do you want to learn more about the Illuminati? Have you always been interested in figuring out why your favorite, or maybe even your non-favorite celebrity is always throwing up certain symbols like that, or even that, or that? Or this? Have you been trying to figure out why? Well, then guess what? My Patreon is the place for you. So simply go to patreon.com/stormmonroe or go to my YouTube channel, type in Storm Monroe, and on the very first homepage, hit that little join button and you will be a member. And once you are a member of the channel, you get the same benefits that the Patreon does, and you will get access to my conspiracy comment. Patreon.com/stormmonroe or youtube.com/stormmonroe and hit join, and you will be on your way to your conspiracy field. What is up, my storm chasers? Look, I need to come and talk to y'all about a text service that is called Community. And with this service, all right, all you have to do is text Storm Chaser to 678-679-6077, and you will automatically get all of my video notifications, any announcements that I have, as well as updates to the channel or to the Patreon. It will be sent directly to your phone. Now, I am not here to spam you. I am only here to notify you, because we all know that YouTube be tripping. You don't always know when I'm going live. Sometimes you get a video notification 2 days late, and we ain't got time for that shit, and you don't either, because you got tea to spill and I need you to hear it. So text Storm Chaser to 678-679-6077, all right, and you will be updated pretty much on a daily basis with whatever is going on with me, the channel, Patreon, and more, right? Are you ready to take your health into your own hands? Aren't you tired of spending hundreds and thousands on vitamins and supplements every month, only to be literally and figuratively pissing your money away? Well, then guess what? I have a solution for you, and that solution is called Nutrition. Nutrition is a vitamin and supplement brand that customizes your mineral and vitamin needs to the T by using your DNA. Simply complete the oral swab sent to your home, send it back to the lab expeditiously, and before you know it, boom, at your door arrives your own customized formula of vitamins. And it's all based on DNA, because whether you know it or not, that is where the magic is. And no, your information will never be made public. This is completely private for you and you only. Now, if you're ready to take charge of your health today, make sure you go to euphoriascience.com/stormmonroe to order your DNA kit. And if you want to make some money on the side, you can do that too with Nutrition. Do you want to learn? All right. Let me get his damn picture down. I'm going to take this down. And let's take that down. Oh my God. All right. So let me answer y'all questions here, and then we're going to call it a night.
These $60 traditional Japanese.
Let's see. Storm just red pilled a bunch of folks here tonight. I'm just saying. Let's see. What else we got? How many people were really killed? Tia J said. We'll know soon. We'll know in the days to come, but it was a lot from what I'm hearing. This 8, 11, 13, no. Hundreds. Definitely. What else? What else? Awesome video. Thank you. Y'all really wanted to hear about this Travis Scott stuff. Like, y'all was serious about it. I'm like, I'm gonna talk about it, damn it. I gotta put all this ish together. But y'all literally, y'all was on me about this video here. The media would never tell you the true body count. Good point. Oh, man. Let's see. Travis Scott has Jordan sneakers and filmed a video in Jordan's house. Wow. He married a Kardashian. Look, he has all these deals. I'm just saying. And I don't buy the apology. I just don't. These people don't care about y'all. Like, come on now. But I didn't realize. Oh, I didn't even play the video with the kid there. It's okay. It's probably best I did. But I just didn't even realize how many kids like followed him, because I don't know too many grown people that listen to Travis Scott. So it must be this damn TikTok generation that I don't get it. I don't see the appeal. But that's me. The new moon came in. New moon too. Let's see. Let's see. All right, what else is on y'all mind here? Matt Jones said, man is made of 6 carbons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons. I understand that. But I'm still letting you know that I'm staying away from that number. I'm not even going to play with that number. I actually worked with a guy that has 666 tattooed here on his arm. Listen, I'm good on that. What else? What else? And let me say this too. I know everybody got their own beliefs. Put them in the comments. You don't need to send them to me. Everybody got their own this or that. Oh, talk about this or talk about that. We not finna be up here for 2-3 hours. Listen, I had to give you the shortened version. If you can't take what I presented to you today and then go from there, I don't know what to tell you. But ain't nobody else around here breaking down to you how music affects your brain. But y'all think, you think you just like it because you like it. Let's see. What else? Kanye has dark energy. Of course, he been having dark energy. Y'all, please stop letting horoscopes control your life. They're not letting go of horoscopes. They just not. Black folks is not, and so just accept it. It's Jesus and then horoscopes. I don't know if that really go together, but I'm telling you, they're not letting it go. Okay. Let's see, anything else? Give you 2 more, a minute and a half. Travis Scott was singing to a fan while he was dying. He kept humming, yeah, and looking directly at the fan. See? That humming, yeah, that's a chant. Let's see. All right. Okay, 40 more seconds. 40 more seconds. Oh, the lady I talked about earlier, that's So Madame. And what else? Will you do a show breaking down Disney? Sure. Disney's so damn dark. Sure, not a problem. Let's see what else. What else? Is jazz evil too? Look, I can't speak to it, but I can tell you, if it's at 440 hertz, that's not the right vibration for you to listen to music. Just saying. All right, leave that alone. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Travis Scott, Astroworld, The Gateway to Hell. We got another thing to break down tomorrow. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to surprise you. I guess we'll do the live as well. Sunday lives are always good. But it's something that's been trending for a minute. So I definitely got to get my take on it. Okay. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch you guys later.